Hello Internet, welcome back to Morrowind. And hopefully today we will be cured of Corprus. Say, that's an interesting dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? Well, I was supposed to offer it as a gift, so... A gift for me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I am a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So, why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Divayth fear. You have the divine disease? Want to plunder the dungeon or leer at my daughters? Well, I'd say, first and foremost, most importantly, get rid of the Corprus. The magical principles of Corprus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god. Perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of Corprus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a long lifetime of study. How interesting. Did you know that Corprus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to the disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my Corprusarium, and I didn't even know it. Ha! Ha! The Nerevarine is a fat, disgusting Corprus monster, and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? No, it wouldn't. However, you may right now be speaking to the Nerevarine himself. That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corprus victims have all sorts of delusions. But let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure Corprus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects, but you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the Corprusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagram Bagarn, my oldest patient. Handy fellow. Fixes things for me. Bring those boots back, and then you can have the potion. Let's ask about the Corprusarium. I collect victims of the divine disease in my Corprusarium in the caverns beneath my tower. Poor devils. Wretched existence. Constant pain. Ferocious appetites and passions. No reason at all. Mad as marsh rats, but marvelous too in their own way. Completely immune to disease. Live forever, barring accidents. Ancient wizards need projects to keep them occupied, and the Corprusarium is mine. I figure we've got the time. Why not ask him about a few other things? He'd like his daughters. Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented. Not daughters, really. A little project, a side benefit of my researchers into Corprus disease. Made them myself from my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? Alpha fear, beta fear, delta fear, and upsa fear. I think I see what they did there. Alpha, beta, delta. Greek letter that I'm not sure about. Quite a compliment to me in my old age. Ha ha. Elvefir is the sharpest of my girls in wit and tongue. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but conflict is the spice of life. Betafir is the sweet one, eager to please and be pleased. An excellent cook and a lovely singing voice. Deltafir is the efficient one, organized and orderly. She acts as our steward, manages accounts, maintains supplies, keeps the tower and Corprusarium running. Oopsafir is the girl with the biggest heart. She takes care of the inmates in the Corprusarium and helps with my researches. Let's ask about the dungeon. When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. I have quite a few Dwemer pieces. And as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1. Don't hurt the inmates. 2. Don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Vishtakai, the Argonian. He's my warden of the Corprusarium. Quite a fighter. Tough as nails, self-taught. Works out with my daughters, who are no slouches in the martial arts themselves. Vishtakan, what the hell? Vishtakai was one of my last slaves. Freed him and he wouldn't leave. Kept him on as a hireling and made him my partner. Excellent fellow, fine companion. Not an intellectual, you understand, but good company for me and my daughters. Voice acting is fun. Haha.
I'm waiting.
I suppose you want to speak to Divayth Fear. Have you got Corpus disease, or were you planning to plunder the dungeon? He's in the study, yeah. If you've got the disease, go to the dungeon with all the other monsters. And you're smart. Get Corpus disease, get killed by Corpus monsters. Get killed by Vishtakai. Very good plan. Plunder the dungeon of a 4,000-year-old wizard. What could be easier? I like you. I like that kind of sarcasm and wit. Ouch.
Make it quick, Outlander. Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Speak quickly.
Okay, nothing new that I didn't read the last time I was down here. So they really don't want me to harm the inmates. Well, it's certainly not my fault if I have to. Considering they're going to attack me anyway. Again, they are slow, so I can just kind of run past. Or get stuck on a rock. That works too. drum. Let's take it for the hell of it. Okay, nothing of interest down here in the water. There's a side path over here. With no real purpose. Just taking a drink of water there. Might as well level up my restoration skill a little bit by casting a few attribute restoration spells. Willpower. Speed. Personality. Ooh. Good thing I decided to go back down here. Lock too complex. How can this be? Wait a minute, don't I have a scroll of some sort that could work on this? I recall picking up a... Yes! Suppose I should get some breath? Okay, it's not working. What the hell? That's a nice waste of three scrolls that do nothing. Alright, let's turn these off. Will it work above water? Nope, it'll cast, but it won't do anything. Come on, keep coming out here. Get away from that door. I also kind of remember picking up a scroll that restores fatigue. Not gonna waste that one. Nor will I that one. There we go. Now it's working. What the hell? As if it wasn't strange enough that these Corprus things are not attacking me, but it's a perfectly normal person and some fat-ass blob sitting on a spider contraption? What? Ah, this is that fear person. You're new here, aren't you? My name is Oops. Oops Fear. I take care of the Corprus victims in the Corprusarium. If I liked you better, I might tell you. Oh, well, okay then, screw you. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer mazecrafter could have done so much. But only idiots could have created these boots. It seems my race that we must be judged by the works of such lackwit blunderers. Ah, so he's a Dwemer. I don't know, man. In all honesty, I'd say this shames your race more than crappy boots. Lord Fear obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief. And given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came a bad end. But I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again. If such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benighted latter days. But I've done my best. Take them to Lord Fear with my sincere apologies. I owe my life to Lord Fear. He took me in when I was a mad monster. Out of my mind. In time, I emerged from my dementia, and now I am quite lucid most of the time, though my body is still a grotesque and useless prison, and I still have some feeble hope of a cure. Lord Fear has tried many spells and potions. None have helped me, but neither have they harmed me. If anyone can cure this disease, Lord Fear can. Once I was a master crafter in the service of Lord Kangrenach, chief architect of the great Second Empire freeholds, and the greatest enchanter of his time. I could not match the genius of Lord Kangrenach, but what he could envision, I and my colleagues could build. All of that is gone forever. I still retain my cunning, but my hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long faded. My only consolation is each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race and condemned me to this bleak existence. Since the disappearance of the dwarves, I have been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can scarcely move, and my fellow inmates are scarcely good company. The risk of corpus disease deters most visitors. But if you meet with cultivated minds undaunted by the terrors of the Corprusarium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. This is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels thousands of years ago, I never encountered another, and since I have been here, I often ask Lord Fier. But he says he has never heard a credible rumor of another Dwemer, on Tamriel, or in any outer realm. I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm at the time, and when I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain, wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies, looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then, a long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found corpus disease, and I have been here ever since. I have theories, if you are interested. Lord Kagrenak, the foremost arcane philosopher and magecrafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces, intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formulae, some logicians argued that the side effects were unpredictable, and errors might be catastrophic. I think Kagrenak might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life, with unforeseen consequences, such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. So inadvertently, I have almost, or what the hell, I've also worked upon this quest. Come on already. Come on, you can succeed in this. I may be able to do something different here. Okay, I'll just leave those laying there and operate on a temporary assumption that I will be able to leave or be able to keep the enchanted boots that I'm using currently. If not, it shouldn't be too hard to run back here and pick up the normal ones. Just in case they get a little angry that I'm stealing things. Well, this is a disappointment. That was my really terrible attempt at doing the spy's voice, and it was awful. Just like this, 32 weight for 600 value. At least it seems nobody really cares that I've been stealing. Hello. I think I'll start leaving those there. Hell, I might even drop the ones I've already got, because they're really not worth a whole lot. You know, these actually aren't too bad as far as I can tell. They've got levitate power, and it doesn't last very long, but it's useful for this. I could probably go back to that one Tilvani tower, at that one place that I kind of left earlier, and where was that again? Yeah, down here, Tel Bernora. Almost. Valuables in a chest, in a dresser over here, and the chest right here. Well, we don't care that you've taken it. A book. Grab him. What do I have for bounty? None. Haha. I am flying away on the boots that you said were terrible. problem. It was worth it, I think. With this being the only real problem.